Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Snuck up on me. Lucky I'm nice and relaxed at the moment, and you didn't scare me. So that's good. It's been a very busy time. Everything is feeling great. I took 5 days off work, 3 work days, and the weekend. So today's my first day of 5 off. I already feel massively productive. Now the day before yesterday, when I chucked that sickie, I not sure if I mentioned that. That was the morning that I shot my last video, I think. I ended up getting a whole lot done. I finished the demolition of the downstairs bathroom. I then came upstairs here and ripped up the subfloor from here. I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's all in here, that's right. So all of this ply that used to be down on the floor in this upstairs bathroom here. And I'd got that done, and then I thought, well, I've still got the whole afternoon. So I started cutting joists to length, and I sisted up all of the old joists, restoring structural level to the floor and taking all of the bows and weakness out of these over 100-year-old joists which have been hacked and chopped at their entire lives, and they're barely hanging on. I mean, they're still structurally sound, but they're sagging, and the floor would have had a sag in it, and it's just a real pain in the butt to work with that. So I sisted them up with brand new timbers, and we've got full bearing on both ends. I kind of cut a diagonal on the corners, the top corners of these new ones, to kind of get them up into their spots. You can see that one in the far corner there. And then these ones here. See if I can manage to not see. You can see in there. See, it's kind of on an angle. Anyway, maybe this one's clearer. There you go. Yeah, so, and I've had to shim them up. See how that's kind of shimmed at the bottom? That's to get it level and to get it hard up against this subfloor here, underneath here. Well, I don't know if you actually were able to see anything then, and I'm sorry if you didn't. But yeah, feels so good. This floor is now one uniform plane. It's completely level, front to back and side to side. Run a level across it and it doesn't catch on any of the boards. There's nothing proud or sagging. It is just a joy. So I just bought a bunch of new plywood, 3/4 and 3/8, which you need together to achieve code depth for a subfloor, and that'll go down pretty easily, and then I'll be ready to cut my penetrations for bathroom fixtures, which is a big step, because then I can actually start plumbing up into the room, and then I'm very close to having a bathroom, or a huge step closer anyway. So yeah, in here, if you can remember, I talked about that wall that's going to be between the shower and the toilet, so we can start doing that. A couple of the studs that form that wall are going to spring up off this floor structure, so it'll be nice and stiff. I'll actually have it pinned down deep into the floor, not just sitting on the floor. Yeah, to have a freestanding wall, you really want it to be kind of embedded in the structure underneath to give it that rigidity. Typical wall construction, you've got a bottom plate and a top plate, and you just stand it up, and usually you can fix the top plate, and that gives it kind of rigidity because it can't wobble because the top is fixed. But with a freestanding wall, you don't have that, so you need the bottom to be so much more beefy to withstand that wobbling. Yeah, those are those developments. Did I show you the vapor barrier? I can't remember. Oh man. Did I show you the vapor barrier? Maybe I've tried to do this video a couple of times now. The first time it stopped recording, or no, the first time it was on photo mode, and I just like took a selfie and was talking to myself for 3 or 4 minutes until I realized the video wasn't rolling. And then the second time I put it on video mode, and then I was talking to myself for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then I realized that I had stopped the recording 3 minutes in. So I'm not sure if I've shown you the vapor barrier, but I have a memory of only doing it once, and I believe it was one of the times that I fucked up. So, vapor barrier. I've installed the vapor barrier in this room, and it's cool. It's basically a sheet of plastic, continuous over the surface of this wall, sealing in all of the kind of insulation, dust. I mean, the drywall would also do that, but this is more to make the room airtight, just to really cut down on drafts. These old places are full of leaks, and so the more you can do to like minimize that, the better. And also it'll just keep moisture well away from the drywall. Drywall hates moisture, and these old places, they can be a little bit leaky. It's not going to be raining inside my walls or anything, but just anything to stop that condensation or little drips here and there from like reaching the inside, an extra barrier. It's definitely worthwhile. So this room is ready to drywall pretty much. I can drywall that wall soon. There's a little bit of extra sealing around the edges that I want to do with some tape and some caulk. And apart from that, this is ready to go. It's going to need a new door, and then I'll get it cleared out and get the walls finished, trim it out, and then it's a finished room. So that'll be exciting. I think I'm going to panel the ceiling of this room to match the living spaces, because I'm going to panel this ceiling, that ceiling, and the kitchen ceiling. So 1, 2, 3 can be all panelled with like matching lines kind of running, connecting them. Should look pretty cool. So that's it. Just wanted to kind of boast about my new floor framing, which left me feeling just wonderful about everything, and getting that done was huge. So yeah, it's kind of what this is all about for me, just like spending time here and making changes and getting shit done. I better continue hauling plywood up the stairs, because that's what needs to be done. So it's just a shorty, and it's a beautiful day here in Detroit, Michigan. I'll see you again soon.